I unexpectedly came across this video and I feel that it was God sent. It put a smile on my face today because I was struggling to be in a good mood. And it is my responsibility to make sure I do everything in my power that's legal. That's what I say on all my videos, to regulate my emotions, to get myself out of a funk. And this video just did it for me. I am messing up badly with the Tamia dance challenge. I had put on a tutorial from YouTube, and this had to be in like 2023, because I had just sold my house and I was renting my first house. And it was just a day where I say, you know what, I'm gonna learn this dance. And I never did get the dance right at all. I just posted a little small snippet, a little reel of the bloopers of me learning this video, learning this dance challenge for Tamia. And I say, you know what the heck, let me go ahead and put it out. It's better now late than never. And it just made me think about life, man. We gonna have challenges. There are gonna be good days, there are gonna be bad days, and it's all in really just how do you respond to the days where you just like, man, I've listened to comedy, I have read my Bible, I've listened to the best music, and I just still seem to be in this funk. Record yourself. This is the lesson that I'm getting from this video. This video literally lifted me up. Just seeing me just make a complete fool of myself. And I say a complete fool because I just say, you know what? I don't care. Let me do it. Let me do it afraid. Let me do it uncoordinated. I am not a dancer, but I do love dancing. Anyone who knows me know that I love dancing. And in my mind, I wish, or I think that I can dance like Chris Brown. That's who I really want to learn how to dance like. And it put a smile on my face. It put joy in my heart. And I share videos on YouTube because I said I will be vulnerable and post whatever comes, because it's not just for me, it's for you. If you come across this video, I always say it came in your algorithm and you were supposed to listen to it. What is it that you're dealing with? What is it that you're having a hard time regulating? I don't know if you contacted your EAP. If you currently have a job, I strongly encourage people to contact your EAP. It's supposed to be free. You have about 6 to 12 sessions with your job. If you're like, hey, I'm just dealing with, things that I just can't seem to get past, whether it's a relationship, it's things that you went through your childhood, it's mistakes that you made as an adult, as a child, that nobody knows about, and you hold it on to it and you just can't let it go, and no one knows why it seems that your light is like slowly going out. And no matter what anyone says, people might be sending you encouraging videos. You might be a part of a group chat where we like, dang, we send Bible verses, we send funny videos, and we still, seem not to be penetrating you. It is our responsibilities, but it's great to be a part of these communities. I know one of the other things that help get you out of these funks, as I mentioned in my earlier video, which was a short reel because I was on my break at work. I'm currently right now parked. My other work is, uploading videos to YouTube. So I tried to do Uber, but I didn't get any rides. So I said, Lord, I think I'm supposed to be making videos. But one of the things that you can possibly do is go check on a family member. If you can, go volunteer somewhere, if you possibly can, to help feed the poor. Maybe you might just want to call up an old friend who might be going through something, and you might be able to give them some words of wisdom or an enlightenment, encouragement, and make them have, help them to have a better day, which then in turn make you have a better day. Because sometimes we could get so lost in what we're going through, and to where we just forget about others and their trials, and it could be a lot worse than what we're going through. And not that ours do not matter. But this is just to help with just giving you some ideas of what might possibly work. I can also say, just on a whim, whenever you at home, whenever you're out and about, record videos of you talking, record videos of you have visual videos of you, because you never know how that might lift your spirit. I'm literally feeling so much better by laughing at myself in this video, and I'm like, I gotta put this out. As I told people earlier today, Malcolm Jamal Warner, he was part of my childhood. Rest in peace to him. Theo from the Huxtables. You know, I'm 49 years old, so he was definitely a huge part of my childhood. But, you know, that wasn't my favorite character, or my favorite, I would say, you know, my favorite person on there, of course, I think a lot of people was Rudy. I probably can relate a lot more to Vanessa because we was around the same age, but we love Rudy, and some of us love Theo. But it made me say, dang, he's only 54 and 49. My mom's memorial coming up, my dad's birthday coming up, and these memorials and birthdays, it just does something to me sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. You know, I got vacations coming up. I have friends that's coming over to my house. I have a good life, you know what I'm saying? It could be, you know, worse, it could be better. But I'm grateful for God giving me life, health, and strength. I am so grateful for the relationship that me and my daughter have. I worked my butt off to get there. She also worked her butt off to, you know, be where she at with our relationship as well, because it's not just the parents pouring into the child. Believe it or not, when we pour into our kids, they pour back into us. So just having a moment of just reflecting and just gratitude and thanks, and just hoping and praying that I can lift somebody else's spirit up. It's going to be okay. I don't know what you're dealing with, but trouble don't last always. I know that might be cliche, but it really does not last always. It's going to get better. Things are going to get better. You never stay on top of the mountain for long, and you never stay in the valley for long. It literally is a marathon, and you have ups and downs, waves that go up and down, and take it 1 second at a time. You know, I remember when my mom passed, they were like, how are you doing? I said, well, at this second, at this point in time, I am okay. Because I know people have this thing where it's day to day. Nah, it's literally second to second. Because any little thing can just make you feel sad. Any little thing can make you feel happy. Like this darn video. I was getting ready to play Purple Rain. I was wanting to really just do a reel of doing Purple Rain. That's one of my favorite songs. I love Prince. Love Michael Jackson, of course. Who doesn't love Michael Jackson? But I actually love Prince as well. And I love this Purple Rain. But I was like, man, that song ain't like bumping right now. I need something that with more energy. And I came across this video. Thinking of Purple Rain, come across this video. It's not a coincidence. But all I can think was, do a snippet and do a longer video, because someone needs to hear your words of encouragement. Some of the verses that I read are Psalms 23, Psalms 121, and Psalms 27. I read those verses literally probably 99.9% every single day, and they help me to start my day. And positive videos on YouTube help. A lot of times what get me out of my funk is listening to someone who's successful talk about them starting from the very bottom and how they came up to the top. A lot of times I don't want to hear you at your very top. I want to hear what was the process. I think that just reinforces that I will eventually be there as well, because I know I will be. And so will you. Can't nobody stop you but you. Have a great day.